Suppose the voltage V is applied across this. Suppose the voltage V applied across these two terminals. Due to that, the current through this path be I. Let the voltage be V, the total current be I. Then the same current I will flow through all the components. Then the drop across R1 will be I into R1. The drop across R2 will be I into R2. Similarly, the drop across Rn is equal to I into Rn. So in a series circuit, the current is same for all the elements because there is only one path for the current to flow. So the current will be same. The voltage will be based on the resistant value will differ. The current and resistor, the product of I into R gives you the voltage across that particular resistor. So accordingly, the voltage across R1 can be called as V1, the voltage across R2 can be called as V2, and voltage across Rn can be called as Vn. So you can write the current through R1 if you say that as I1, or current through R2 if you say that as I2, or current through Rn if you consider that as an In, then you can say the current flowing through the resistors is equal to I is equal to I1, that is equal to I2, or that is equal to In. That is, the meaning of this is nothing but the current is same for all the elements. The voltage is sum of the voltage drops of the individual components. The total voltage is nothing but the sum of the drop across R1, drop across R2, similarly drop across R1, sum of the voltage drop of all the individual components. So you can write the voltage V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, similarly up to Vn. So where V is equal to product of I into R. So you can write V is equal to I into R. Similarly, V1 is nothing but the voltage across R1. So it is I into R1. V2 is equal to the voltage drop across R2. So I into R2. Similarly, Vn is equal to the drop across Rn, that is product of I and Rn. This R is nothing but the equivalent resistance, you can say the total resistance of the circuit or the equivalent resistance of the circuit. There are n number of resistors connected. The equivalent resistance is denoted as R. So when it is everything, both left hand side and right hand side divided by I, you will get it as R is equal to, or R equivalent is equal to R1 plus R2 up to Rn. So from this you can conclude when n number of resistors are connected in series, its equivalent resistance is very simple, summation of all the resistance. When the resistors are connected in a parallel circuit, the voltage is same across all the elements. When you apply some voltage here, voltage V here, the voltage across R1 you will be measuring at this terminal, or for the voltage across R2 you will measure across this. Similarly, when voltage across Rn you will measure across this. Whether you are measuring across this or across this or across this, everything is same point. So you can say the voltage across R1 is equal to voltage across R2, or is equal to voltage across Rn. So in a parallel circuit, the voltage is same for all the elements. So you can write V is equal to V1. V1 is nothing but voltage across R1. V2 is nothing but voltage across R2. Vn is nothing but voltage across Rn. So V is equal to V1 is equal to V2 is equal to Vn. The current is the sum of the currents in the individual components. If you call the current through R1 is I1 and current through R2 is I2, similarly current through Rn is In, the current through, or the total current supplied by the voltage V is nothing but the total current is nothing but the sum of all the currents. So you can write I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus up to In. So this I is nothing but the total voltage divided by the total R, V by R. Similarly, I1 is equal to V by R1, I2 is equal to V by R2 plus In is equal to V by Rn. When entire both the left hand side and right hand side divided by V, you will get it as 1 by R equivalent, the equivalent resistance. The reciprocal of equivalent resistance is equal to the sum of reciprocal of all the resistance, individual resistance. That is 1 by R is equal, R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by Rn. If there are two resistors are connected in parallel, then equivalent resistance is equal to 1 by R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, that is R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. So in a parallel circuit, the voltage is same across all the components since it is connected in parallel, but the current is nothing but the sum of all individual components. To calculate the R equivalent resistance for the parallel circuit when the resistors are connected in parallel, so the reciprocal of the R equivalent is equal to the sum of the reciprocal of individual resistance. Series versus parallel. In series circuit, the components are connected one after the other manner. In the parallel, the components are connected head to head and tail to tail manner. Same current flows through all components in the series circuit, but for the parallel, different currents flows through each component in the circuit. Different potential difference exists across each component when things are connected in series, but the potential difference across each component will be same when it is connected in parallel. There will be single paths for the series circuit. Here there will be multiple paths since things are connected in parallel. For the current to flow, there will be multiple paths. Fault in one of the circuit components causes hindrance operation of the complete circuit. Fault in a single component does not hinder the operation of the rest of the circuits. Troubleshooting is difficult in case of a series, but troubleshooting is easy in case of a parallel, because when all the components are connected in series, if one of the component there is a open, the complete circuit, no current will flow through this complete circuit. But in case of the parallel circuit, there will be a different current flowing through different circuit. If at all any break in any one of the path, the remaining path will work. So troubleshooting is very easy. The operation will not be disturbed. The equivalent resistance is always more than the highest value of resistance in the series connection. When the resistors are connected in series, the equivalent resistance is nothing but sum of all resistance. Definitely that will be more than the available value. Suppose if there are two resistors, the value 5 and 5, when it is connected in series, the resultant equivalent resistance will be 10 ohms. But in case of when it is connected in parallel, that will be less than the value of any of the single resistor. 5 and 5 when connected in series, it gives the value of 10. When it is connected in parallel, it gives the value of 2.5. So fault in a single component causes hindrance in operation of a complete circuit, but fault in a single component does not hinder the operation of the rest of the circuit in case of the parallel. So we'll see one simple problem. If for the circuit given, there are 4 resistors connected here, then voltage 12 voltage is applied across the circuit. The current through this one is I. If the total power dissipated in the circuit is 18 watts, it is given. Find the value of R. Out of 4 resistors, one value of resistance is unknown. That should be calculated, and current through that also should be calculated. The given value is nothing but the power, the total power dissipated in the circuit. The total voltage total power so you can make use of this formula P is equal to V squared by R equivalent. Using this, R equivalent can be calculated. For P is equal to V into I, or P is equal to V squared by R, or P is equal to I squared by R, I squared into R. So out of these 3 formulas, since you know the value of V, you can make use of the formula V squared by R equivalent. You know the value of P and also value of V. When that is substituted, you can calculate for the R equivalent. R equivalent is equal to 8 ohms. So now the equivalent resistance. So you just calculate the equivalent resistance of this. That is, R is connected, 8 ohms connected with R. Similarly, 4 ohms is connected in parallel with the 16 ohm. So 8 into R divided by 8 plus R is one set of parallel combination that is connected in series with another set of parallel combination, that is 4 and 16. So 4 into 16 divided by 4 plus 16 you will get. When that is simplified, you can find the value of r. So 8 or 8 plus, you can substitute for r equivalent also. So when this is simplified, you'll get 16 to 8 plus r is equal to 160 r plus 512 plus 64 r. So all the r values you bring it to right hand side, all the numerical just constant bring it to left hand side. So you'll get it as 768 is equal to 64 r. So r is equal to 12 ohms. So total current I, the total current I is equal to V by R equivalent. V by R equivalent, V is equal to 12 ohms. Sorry, V is equal to 12 voltage, R equivalent is 8 ohms. 12 by 8 gives you 1.5 amps. That is the total current I. If you want to calculate the current through R, so you need to calculate the voltage across this. Then that voltage divided by this R gives you the current through R. So that's all about DC circuits. When the resistors are connected both in series and parallel, we have solved one numerical. Thank you.